Are you in a relationship, a job, or an environment where every time you leave, you feel like you've died a little bit more? Have you ever left a meeting feeling heavy-hearted? Not because someone hates you, but because you feel completely invisible? Have you ever asked yourself, am I losing myself just to stay in a relationship that no longer has respect? If that feels familiar, then this video is for you. And I want you to hear one thing loud and clear. Respect is not something you ask for. It's something you deserve, or you have the right to leave. We often confuse being loved with being respected. But in reality, love cannot last without respect. What is respect? It's not about calling each other bro or bowing your head in apology after doing something wrong. Respect is when someone really listens to you, not just with their ears, but with their heart. When someone doesn't belittle your feelings, doesn't call your pain bullshit. When someone doesn't cross a line, even though they know you'll just suffer in silence. Respect is the foundation of every healthy relationship, from friends to lovers to coworkers. And when it's lacking, you start to doubt yourself. Am I being too sensitive? Am I not good enough to be treated well? The answer is no. You're not sensitive. You're just in a place that no longer deserves who you are today. Not everyone will tell you outright that they don't respect you, but their behavior will tell you if you're brave enough to look. Here are some common signs that you're being disrespected. 1, they constantly hurt you, and when you speak up, you're seen as too sensitive. When someone loves you, they care about your feelings. If someone constantly upsets you, then tells you to stop making a big deal out of it, they don't really care about you. They just care about continuing to act comfortable. 2, they never really listen. You talk, they scroll through their phone. You share something important, they say, A cold silence hurts more than a clear rejection. 3, you have to be proactive. From texts to calls to dates, if you stop, the relationship is doomed. One-sided effort is an unbalanced relationship, and you deserve better. 4, they compare you to others. Your ex is like this, your friend is so much better. Comparisons are unmotivating. They make you feel inadequate, and they silently drain your confidence. 5, you constantly feel guilty for speaking up about your desires. You're afraid of upsetting them, of bothering them. You start shrinking yourself to fit their standards. And then, one day, you don't recognize who you are anymore. It sounds easy. If you're not respected, leave. But it's not that simple. We stay because we're afraid of being alone. We'd rather be hurt than feel empty alone. We believe they'll change. They're just stressed. They'll be different. But month after month, you're still crying alone. We feel we are not good enough to demand. When you're disrespected for too long, you start to believe that is what you deserve. And so, the longer you stay, the more you lose yourself. The bravest act is not to hold on to someone who no longer values you. The bravest act is to stand up and leave, even though your heart still has feelings, even though your mind still lingers. Leaving does not mean you have failed. Leaving is you choosing self-respect over temporary emotions. Leaving is you giving yourself a chance to be loved properly. I know, sometimes you think, there are so many memories, but they're not all bad. What if I can't find anyone else? But my friend, keeping memories does not mean keeping the person who hurt you. You will find someone else. When you have the courage to believe, you deserve more. You were not born to suffer. You were born to love and be loved with all the respect you deserve. Don't let anyone make you feel too demanding just because you want to be treated well. Remember, the person who loves you is not the person who never makes you sad, but the person who, when you are sad, will do everything they can to not do again. And if you don't find that person, be that person for yourself. Love yourself, respect yourself, and walk away from any place that no longer supports you. Life is big, and out there are people, places, relationships waiting for you to have a version of yourself brave enough to leave and start over.